yet born, but I know of what happened in 1994. From the first shot of that plane, as the first rain of April began to pour. Acts so vile you could call them inhumane. Hateful roars of the lovers of wars, as the world sat back entertained. No one bothered to knock on our country's door. No, not even Thor. Pulse no more. Battle scars, bloodstains, April rain. Divisionism, then more than ever as our nation tore, blood drained from every vein of the fallen who we appreciate and adore. Our heroes' works was not in vain. Our people had never experienced such loss before. Memory forever embedded in our brains, their legacy will live on forevermore. A new era, a new rate. Our hearts heavy and sore, hearts full of pain, no horror movie could replicate such gore. We have broke off all our chains, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. Resilience now maintained, if not in unity and in love, then what for? We will always be chanting, never again. We're still figuring out the song for the set, so I'll perform without it. Bamboo tree, if only they knew. Thou shalt not kill, for it is written in scripture. I won't euphemize death, you'll get the clear picture. Cut open a once unified bamboo tree. For 100 days, blood was spilt. Cries and screams of pain from the far east to the far west. Men, women, and children, all killed. Machetes, guns, rape, fire, and knives. If you want numbers, that's 1,070,014 dead lives. Scarred are those who survived to see another day when they thought there'd be no other way. They escaped death, but at what cost? Bamboo, si seulement ils savaient. Bamboo tree, if only they knew. The scent of blood filled the air as we were left to nothing but despair. Mothers buried their children, children buried their fathers. The cleanup was real. Kept the blood-stained garments in memory, wiped off our tears, disinfected our wounds. The soil that once held hateful propaganda was washed out with the old and with the new, now replaced with fertile soil to which the roots of unity stood firmly in. Bamboo tends to flower, regardless of the environmental conditions it's put in. Bamboo, si seulement ils savaient. Bamboo tree, if only they knew that you'd be, Bamboo tree, if only they knew. From the ashes we grew, we were determined to carry the legacy of those who had died. Although time was not on our side, the rebirth of the bamboo tree commenced. La renaissance de la vie, bamboo, si seulement ils savaient. Bamboo tree, if only they knew that you'd be the fastest growing plant in the world. For you would rise at alarming rates. Would they question their mistakes? Would they have slaughtered you still? They hadn't thought twice that cutting off your stems would rebuild the strength in us to flourish. Continuously growing as we are surpassing their levels. We're breaking our own world records. We remain winning. Now this is just the beginning. The fruits of our labor now prospering. Bamboo, si seulement ils savaient. Bamboo tree, if only they knew. A forest is held together by every individual tree to form a unit. Unos pro omnibus, omnes pro uno. One for all and all for one. What was once divisionism as the propaganda, now togetherness is the mantra. However many times we are cut down, we shall rise with greater strength. Bigger, better, stronger, greater. If only they knew that we would sprite right back up. Sorry. I wish I could have done that better. No. I know I could have done that better.
Hey, that was fine.
Do exactly what the fuck you were doing. Come on.
Tears. Excuse you.
I know.
I have tears.
Dude, you're murdering us all.
Go on, bro.
Okay.
Like, shit, do I need to pause the time or what?
I don't know.
No. You're doing great.
Take a deep breath and then go back at it.
Okay.
Destroy us, whatever emotions you have left.
So you're feeling it. Like,
Yeah.
even the
You're
hand.
actually performing. Too.
Yes.
You're not reading.
I'm like, you get all the
I would even like it. I would even like it might be the lick, but then like I'm also feeling some type of way. So like.
Why are you crying? Okay.
Go in, Charles. Like, yo.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Okay, I'll just go to aftermath. Aftermath. I am no longer chained by my past, as I remember those who have passed. Continue to chant never again, for that was our last. Kagame, to you I owe my life. Kwibuka, I remember. I was born on the brink of a nation rebuilding itself. Every single individual lost something, and from pain, art arises. There are millions of stories birthed from Rwanda, from survivors, perpetrators, and the youth experiencing the aftermath. Here is mine. I've been asked more than I can count. Are you Tutsi or Hutu? To know what side I stand. And to that I'll always say, I am Rwandan. Je suis Rwandaise. Du Munyarwanda. Mimi ni Mnyarwanda. I am the product of a nation that overcame with reconciliation, unity, and growth being our aim. I am the aftermath. Following my parents' footpath, I lost parts of myself I never knew about. You can't tell me that's right. That can't be justified. I watched a nation recover from pain. I watched a nation live with trauma. I watched a nation break its chains. I watched a nation blossom. I watched a nation take back its power. I watched a nation educate its youth. Ubumwe, umurimo, gukunda igihugu. Unity, work, and patriotism. That is what rebuilt a nation from the ruins. I am part of the rebuilding that, as we are rapidly moving, I am part of the equation that brings life to the solution. There's a spark that lit a fire in my soul, that awoke the artist in me to be part of something greater than I am, to have my own story, to have my own narrative in the story. I refuse to let the darkness take over, afraid that it'll consume me. Let my art reflect my thoughts as I scribble my stories down, allowing the aftermath of pain to be growth. Let my art represent a nation I am carrying on my shoulders. I am Rwandan, with a tragic past and a very bright future. I am an artist in the making, with so much life in my heart, so much life in me, and love at the center. I am a poet, with pain in my heart and healing to come. Here's to many more.
Yeah. Lord Jesus.
Woo!
Oh, and then you tell guys like, why are
How
we now
we-
feels? Who are we?
As we are your chicken.
Hey.
Chickens!
Right as we are your eggs.
Demonic for the Twin Towers.
Whoa!
Oh, what too much?
Whoa!
Sorry. Everyone knows that thing was an inside job. Fuck you. Everyone knows 9/11 was an inside job. Leave me.